What's going on, Bears fans? Come back after another edition of Bear Down Forever. So, yesterday was pretty crazy, man. That was a crazy trade deadline. But now, since the trade deadline is now behind us, the Bears do have two new players on their roster. And first is AJ Klein. He's a linebacker out of Iowa State, 6'1", 240 pounds, fifth round pick in 2013 by the Carolina Panthers. He's played with a few teams, and he went from Carolina to New Orleans to Buffalo, the Giants. He was in the practice squad of the Giants, to Baltimore, and now he's with Chicago. In his career, he had 454 tackles with 15 and a half sacks, 8 forced fumbles, 4 fumble recoveries, 4 interceptions, 20 pass deflections, and 1 defensive touchdown. Now, he's not gonna come in and replace Roquan Smith. That's not gonna happen. And Roquan Smith is dynamic and he's a great player. And again, I'm not gonna sit up here and say I'm not sad to see him go, because I am, but I understand. And I mean it was a business move. I mean it was something that Poles thought needed to be done, and I definitely understand it. I'm not surprised. Even in my previous videos, I said that I won't be surprised if they do make this move. Now, I also said that it does affect our linebacker core. It depletes it immensely, and I believe it's done that. But I'm still not surprised that this have happened. And the Bears have also acquired Chase Claypool out of the University of Notre Dame. He's 6'4", 238 pounds. He was a second-round pick for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and he's been with Pittsburgh since 2020. And the Bears acquired him with a second-round pick. And initially, it was thought that the Bears used the pick that they got in the Roquan Smith trade, but they used their own pick. And yeah, their pick is earlier than the pick that they got from Baltimore, but regardless, they still have a second round pick. And Poles is still not done willing and dealing. He's gonna make some moves, during the draft, maybe before the draft, who knows? But Poles is gonna make some moves, and we're gonna see what's gonna happen. And they acquired a big time weapon, to help the young quarterback. And the way Mooney's played these past couple of weeks, and it seems with the chemistry that's seemingly growing with Fields and N'Keal Harry, is you add another big weapon like Claypool, it could mean some really good things for the Bears passing attack, which is last in the NFL right now. Now, for Claypool, for his career, he has 153 receptions, 2,044 yards, 12 receiving touchdowns, 167 rushing yards, and 2 rushing touchdowns. So Claypool has that versatility. The Bears run reverses, they run jet sweeps, they run stuff like that, So he fits into this offense to what's already to what they're doing, and it's good. And he has speed. I mean, the guy is he's big as he is. He can run. He ran a 4.42 40. I mean, the guy can move. So he's definitely a weapon, and he's a strong dude. And I'm just happy that he's here. And Claypool was also teammates with current Bear Cole Kmet. And I know that they're, happy to see to be teammates again and everything. It's always cool when you could link up with somebody you played with in high school or college, and some instances both or whatever. I mean, some guys was elementary school friends. It's crazy. It's amazing. But these two were teammates in college. You also have Sam Mustipher, who was on the team with them as well. So it's like a reunion there. So and it also appears that the Bears swooped in and got Claypool in front of the Cheesy Heads, which is always a good thing. You make your team stronger while taking away a strength that taking away somebody that would have made your rival stronger. So that's always a good thing. And the Bears also acquired a second round pick and a fifth round pick from Baltimore. And subsequent move, they did cut receiver Isaiah Coulter. So with the new look Bears offense and hopefully rejuvenated offensive line, the quarterback can be upright more so he can go down the field further and make some big plays. We need some big splash plays. And to this point so far, we've got a few sprinkled in, but we have added a player like Claypool who runs a great deep route with a quarterback like Justin Field who throws a great deep ball. And you add him to the mix with Darnell Mooney, who also runs a great deep route. So it's good because if you have Claypool and he's on that route, and I'm not trying to pile on Velus Jones, but if he could have caught that ball, man, oh man, I was watching the game and I saw the way Amari Cooper caught that pass on Monday night, and I was like, oh man. I was like, that's the way Velus needed it because he grabbed it with his hands. But I'm going off on a tangent. But anywho, so General Manager Ryan Poles had a press conference where he spoke very highly of Roquan Smith and how it was tough for him to trade him away, but he felt like he wasn't going to be able to reach a deal with Smith because of the conversations that they had and how far apart they were. And Smith had his number and the Bears had their number. They gave him their best offer. He turned it down. And so he wanted to make sure that he could get some compensation because, yeah, you could have went through the whole, you can franchise tag him, but he could be like, okay, I'm not going to do it. And then you have the draft coming up right around the corner. When that period is going on, you have the draft coming up. And if he doesn't, wanna sign it, you may have to you may get a third or fourth round for him, because if you want to sign and trade him, it's up in the air. You never know. But he had a good deal. He got 2 picks and a player for him. I think it was a good deal. And again, like I said, I know it makes the defense weaker, but I understand it because it's a good move because you're not gonna be able to sign the player that from what you've seen so far. So you have to move on from him, and instead of just letting him walk away, you get something for him. And Ryan Poles said that he liked the fit of Chase Claypool that he has. And again, his strengths are some of the things that the Bears already do. So he fits in with this offense. They like the way that he would pair with Justin Fields. And I mean, I already said that Fields throws a great deep ball. That was like the top thing with him coming out of college. He has a strong arm and he throws a great deep ball. So, I mean, I think it's a great look. I look forward to seeing to Sunday, to seeing how much Claypool plays. I mean, I believe he will play. I'm not sure as of right yet, but I believe he will play. And so yeah, but as busy as these past few days have been, there's still some business to take care of on Sunday. So the Bears do have a game on Sunday. They will play the Miami Dolphins, and the Dolphins' pass rush is outstanding. I mean, their passing game is outstanding, and they added, Bradley Chubb to that pass rush, which is it's just always be a problem, especially when you have a offensive line that has been not the best. They've been great in the running game. They've been great in the running game. They've been decent in the passing game. I'm going to say decent because I'm a firm believer that a lot of the sacks that Fields takes are because he holds on to the ball too long. So, and I understand. Again, I understand why he does it because he's a playmaker. He can hold on to the ball for that extra beat, and he can get away and make a play. It happened Monday night against New England. It happened Sunday against Dallas. I mean, he can do it. So, therefore, sometimes it probably will end up taking a loss because he's not going to be able to do it every time. I mean, everybody they are professionals. So so it's definitely going to be tough to stop this passing rush. I mean, this passing attack that Miami has without two of the top defenders that the Bears had. But you know, they got young players, and they want to see what these young players can do. And the only way to see it is to put them out there. So we're going to see, I believe, we'll see a lot of Jack Sanborn. We're going to see a lot of Sterling Weatherford. And Sterling Weatherford, I mean, he's a big dude. He's a fast dude. He's a linebacker. He has great speed. He used to play. He was a safety in college, and I think he has something to offer. I mean, the way he's been smacking people around on special teams, I think you giving him opportunity during the game, we're gonna see. You know, we now don't get me wrong. What I'm about to say, I know somebody gonna come for me, but I'm not saying that they're gonna be Roquan Smith, but we could have two future NFL, um, stars on our hands. We don't know. So that's all I'm saying. I'm not comparing him to him. I'm just saying that these two players, Sanborn and Weatherford, could really be really good, and I look forward to seeing them. Like, I mean, I had Weatherford on the draft board, on my draft board for the Bears anyway, and as I did Sanborn. So I'm happy about both of them being there, both undrafted rookie free agents, and I look forward to seeing them continue to grow in the system that the Bears have, and to grow into the stars I hope they will be in Chicago. Because if they are, they'll be homegrown, and even though Williford was on another team, but still I would like to see them continue to grow with this team and move forward. But that's about it right now. I'll be back later once the Bears injury report and stuff come out, and I'll move forward with that stuff. So, um, Monty's still here, and so is Eddie Jackson. I'm happy about those things, and we're going to see what's going to happen. So, do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Y'all Bear fans, y'all know Bear fans. Tell them to come check this Bear fans out. Hit that notification bell so that when I make a video, you'll get the ding. So you can be like, ding, and you come see the video. So, you know what? It is what it is. I love y'all. Bear down forever. I check y'all out real soon. I'm out of here.